Yeah, Roger, Roger. Anyway, it's always nice looking at the photos on your QRZ page. And by the way, Elan, I'm still on the little Hermes light. Over.
Yeah, I guess you are, and you really love it, and that's very good. That's very good that you really love it. I hope this project will really, really fly up, and they can do much better, maybe more hardware into it, and that will be very good. I see you like it more than the Apache, over?
No, I have a system now. Every other week I use, I have 1 week I use the Hermes Light, and then the next week I have the Apache. But the amplifier that I have for the Apache is the VK amp, the 1 kilowatt version. Over.
Where did you get it?
VK. Over.
Ah, they send it all the way?
Yeah, they send it all the way. It came directly to my house. Over.
Unbelievable. And you didn't pay nothing?
In Belgium, you always pay. Over.
Yeah, I guess so. You probably had to pay the VAT or what they call it there, I don't know, but you had to pay, what do you have, 21, no?
Yeah, 21, but he's a nice guy. I don't know if you've ever been in conversation with him, but he doesn't put the VAT on. So he takes the VAT away from the Australian. I think the Australian one was 10%, something like that. So he takes that away, and then when it comes to me, well, you know the way DHL work. They want your money before you get your amplifier. Over.
No, it's not DHL. It's the government. They sign the rules by the government, so it's not DHL. It's how they call it, government rules that DHL do work, and you have to pay the VAT. That's for sure, So that's unfortunately that's the way it goes. I wish it was not, but that's the rules. Yeah, if you will order anything from anywhere, you didn't see the prices going from the state. I think it's even more expensive. They are putting up all kind of different tariff and really mad, unbelievable. I don't know if there is even a trade deal. I don't think there is even a trade deal that's put in place yet because the whole world is all busy with wars and so on. So I don't think he done a trade deal yet because when Biden was on, there was no trade deal, and you pay a lot of money. You pay all the cost that involving ordering all the stuff from the state. So you pay the shipping cost, of course, and then you pay the paperwork to release it for the shipping company, and you pay another tax, which I can't remember what it is, and but really mad. But yeah, that's the way it goes. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I don't mind paying the taxes because I've been living in Belgium for over 30 years, and well, the family, myself, my wife, my children, we've done well here. So I have no problem with paying the taxes. Now I've got I have a Acom 1000 here that I'm going to sell. I'm going to put on the market, but it's only going to be pick up and test it, and that's it. And I'm also, what I'm putting in with that deal is a spare valve. Over.
Ah, yeah, very good. Yeah, I'm also thinking during the year to get they call it the expert, the Italian expert, the 2K. They have some new amplifier from Expert, Italy, the 2K. Although I was looking at the RF2K, but they are not 2K. Well, they can do 2K, but obviously they are 1.5K, and I really like the 2K amp. Very, very sophisticated. The Expert, many years in the market, so it's a big company. But also looking on I have the older version of the Acom 1000 here. Over.
Yeah, you have the brown one. Over.
Yeah, the brown one, but I use a solid state now, a different one. I have a few amplifier here, so that's the one I'm probably going to sell as well. Or?
Yeah, Roger. Well, it's an amazing thing. I'm sure you got that feeling when you start using a solid state amp, and the way you can hop from band to band, and then you go back using the old style amp. You become lazy, over.
No, it's not lazy. It's just not comfortable. It's not comfortable, especially if you have a good antenna. You don't have to worry about retuning and all the stuff because, as you know, the ACOM can take some SWR issues and so on. It's no good to have high SWR. It can cause a lot of RFI and all kind of rubbish going on. So you know what I mean. But it's a good amplifier. It's a good company, but there is so many amplifiers out there. I really like the expert from Italy. The Spa they call it, the Spa expert. They're very nice. Even the 1.5K, the 2K. Really putting up, I don't know, you put 5 watts, a few watts, you get 2K straight on, so you don't have to put a lot of power into it. That's a nice thing. But the market is the used market is really, really dead. I tell you that. I see some stuff on the market that's really long time there, and people just not moving on the price and nobody buying. The economy is very, very bad around the world. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Yes, well, maybe so, but because we live such a simple life at our house, we're not so bad. But I have a friend of mine in Kuwait, and about 3 weeks ago, I advised him to get the Hermes Light. He bought it, and he loves it. And the amplifier that he uses with it is the SPE, the one you spoke about, the 2K. But he needed a little secondary amplifier, which arrived today. So that's a cheap Chinese amplifier, and it'll start being on the air. So that's the PA50. So he has that, which gives more power to the SPE. So we were talking today, but he's really happy with his little Hermes Light. Over.
Yeah, I wouldn't order any Chinese PA to this radio, no matter what, because they're very dirty in transmitting, and I can tell you some pictures of these Chinese amplifiers. None of them are clean. They're very dirty amplifier. Unbelievable. Oh, not great. They're very cheap as well, so you cannot expect too much from them. Also, very good amplifier is, if you don't want more than 1K, is the Hilberlink. The Hilberlink amplifier is super clean, super clean, and it's excellent for SDR radio. I was speaking to a guy from the state who used the Hilberlink and the amplifier, and used an SDR radio. I can't remember what he used now, what SDR he had. I can't remember now, but I remember the signal was super clean and kind of big signal. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, well, I'm not sure the prices, but I have well, I won't say loads of amps, but I'm well sorted with amps. And you probably know this. The amp that I use with the Hermes Light is the ACOM 1200S. So I'm just looking at the power meter of the Hermes Light, the Theta software. It's about 2.5 watts, and looking on the power meter going out to the antenna is about 450 watts. Over.
Yeah, incredible, unbelievable. Yeah, very good, John. I think when I spoke to Martin, your friend from Ireland, I think a month or 2 months ago. I don't hear him much on the air, and I'm a lot on the air. So I also monitoring the HF most of the time. Didn't hear him for a long time. I hope he's doing well, and I keep buying all kind of interesting stuff, very interesting stuff. I think he changed his microphone. He don't use the SDR from Russia anymore, and he sound good with the FTDX 5000. Over.
Yeah, he loves the 5000, and of course Steve has the 5000 as well. And the other big station that has the 5000 is 9K2KO. So he loves his 5000 as well. EA5QB, ON80I for ID. Over.
Yeah, very good copy, John. ON8 Echo Italy, EA5 Queen Bravo returning. Yeah, very fine, John. Well, nice to hear you on the 20 meters, and wish you a very good evening. Enjoy it, and we'll see you later. Of course. ON8 EI, EA5QB. By the way, what about our friend? My friend or4 United, over?
Which one is that, over?
Or4 United, you know him?
Negative. No, I don't know him. But just to tell you about Martin as well. He's on the 5,000, as we said. And I heard Martin today on 40 meters on 7123, over.
40 meters I go very late, early morning, do a lot of, I don't do Europe, I do a lot of South America, Japan, China, all the stuff with the steppier, with the urban beam, so that's what I do on 40 meters, but not always good conditions, so I just going to a different band, over.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, well, have a nice evening. Greetings around the house, and till the next time, but you're sounding great as always. EA5QB, ON80I. Bye-bye from Belgium, Ilan, over.
Very good, John. You sound great here as well. Really nice audio, and you're doing a good job. I keep looking on your project with the antenna. Boy, I tell you, unbelievable. But don't put the antenna too close to each other. It can mess up the everything. So maybe one big one or one big mast or something like that. Have to be a long space between them. But yeah, sometimes you can't do that. I know that. So anyway, I wish you the best, my friend. See you later. ON8EI, Ma Salama, EA5QB. See you later.
Yeah, bye-bye, Ilan. Thank you.
Ja, Delta